Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a list of speakers here today. The first speaker is from my union branch. She holds no position, she's a rank and file member, and this is the first time she has ever spoken at any event. I'd like to introduce to you a housing officer, Antoinette Earl.
I'm so nervous. Sisters and brothers, my name's Antoinette and I work in housing at Reading Borough Council. I'm proud to be a member of Unison. I come from a family of trade union members who for generations have campaigned for the rights of ordinary working people. Our pensions haven't been given to us on a plate. They're the result of a long, hard battle by the people who've gone before us, and we owe it to them, as well as to ourselves, to fight on for fair pensions and dignity in retirement. We're under direct attack from a government that doesn't care if we retire into poverty. They want to rob us of our hard-earned money so they can put it straight into the Treasury. And they'll stop at nothing, demonising us and telling outright lies about the pensions that we've worked so hard to earn, while the bankers get millions in bonuses and the big corporations get off from billions in tax. Cameron and his cronies say our pensions are gold-plated. We know that's not true. More than half of women pensioners in the NHS receive less than £3,500 a year. In local government, the average is £3,800, and for women it's even less than that, only £2,800. So for somebody like me, that's just £56 a week. Meanwhile, Francis Maud, the chief architect of this assault on public service workers, is due to trouser £43,000 a year for his pension as an MP. The hypocrisy of the man is beyond belief. The government keeps going on about how the unemployed should go on unpaid work experience. I've got a new work experience scheme for the pension thieves. Let's make them come down here and do the jobs we do, day in, day out. Let's make them carry wheelie bins full of rubbish and sweep the streets at 6 o'clock in the morning. Do a 12-hour night shift at A&E up at the Royal Parks. Work 7 days a week giving older people personal care in their homes. Go out at night to face a hostile family and take a child in danger into care. I publicly invite Francis Maud to come down here and try doing these jobs. He's only 58, so he's got 10 good years in him left. Come on, Francis, have a go if you think it's so easy. I'm willing to bet that within a week you'll be crying to get back to your £3 million mansion and your cosy life. They say that we're a drain on the economy. This is an outright lie. And our pensions are sustainable and affordable. They would love to see public and private sector workers turn on each other, and they're doing their best to make that happen. But we're here today because we refuse to join a race to the bottom. Private sector workers have been shafted already, and we need to stick up for them as well as ourselves. It's time to fight for a fair pension for everyone. By a bunch of millionaires with trust funds, inheritances and mansions about my so-called gold-plated pension. I will not be lectured to by a government that tells us we're a drain on the state 1 week and then the next week sells off a bank that we bailed out at a loss of hundreds of millions of pounds. I will not be lectured to by a government that lets big corporations off from the tax they should pay while shafting the people who provide vital services to the most vulnerable people in society and who help make our country a more civilised place to live in. We by pay freezes and job losses. We're doing our very best to serve the public in the face of massive budget cuts. We're dealing with distressed and vulnerable people who are the victims of the government's attacks on public spending. We will not put up with having our pensions stolen from us. We have to fight hard and fight now, because if we don't, who knows what they'll do next. As public service workers and trade unionists, we have a voice. We must use it, not just for ourselves, but for the people we serve, and for working people all over this country, who, like us, deserve a fair deal. We must fight, and we must win. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Antoinette. Can you believe that is the first time she has ever spoken